Welcome to the EQ Video Tip. I'm your host, Eric Forsetter. Thanks again for watching another edition of this show. Before we jump in, let's review the goals of EQ Video Tip. What's on tap today? Well, we've got a great article from James Clear, the Productivity Guide, Time Management Strategies that Actually Work. And the question really is, what does productivity mean? Many people think and they assume that it's just being able to get more things done each day. Well, guess what? James thinks that's wrong. And in fact, he's probably right, because productivity is getting the important things done consistently. And we're going to work today on several tips that James is going to provide us on how to be consistent and be productive in our working days. Let's jump in right now. Tip number 1, manage your energy, not your time. Think about it for a moment. There are times of the day that you're very efficient at doing certain tasks during certain work hours. What type of energy do you have in the morning versus in the afternoon or the evening? Determine what type of task you can do at different times, as well as what energy is required and that is best suited for you. You'll become more productive in consistently completing those tasks. Tip number 2, prepare the night before, and believe it or not, don't open email until noon. If you prepare the night before, just take a few moments to have a to-do list. When you get there in the morning, whether it's at your home desk or an office, you'll have time to say, okay, this is what's most important. I'm going to knock this out right away. And developing a short list of 1 to 3 items saves you 3 hours the next day. Additionally, don't check your email till noon. Now, that's a hard one, even for me. But if you think about it, if something's really mission critical, someone's going to text you, Slack you, call you, do something to get in front of you. And those emails that you're spending time on are really just wasting your day. So take a moment, prepare the night before, and then hold off on email as long as you can, hopefully until noon. Tip number 3, turn off your phone and leave it in another room. And if you don't feel safe to do that, put it on someone else's desk, or at least a little further away than you usually have it. Your phones are great, but they are also a time suck, whether it's text messaging, Facebook, Instagram, social media, you name it. It takes away from your day. So take a moment to put your cell phone aside, or maybe set it on silent for 30 minutes or an hour. If you think you might have an emergency call from a loved one, a kid, a spouse, a parent, whoever it might be, you can have a special ringtone for them, or even say, call me twice if it's really an emergency, something like that. But give yourself time to eliminate the likelihood that you're going to slip into this half work, waste your time looking at your cell phone and doing meaningless tasks on it every day. Our next tip, work in a cool place and sit up or stand up. When we say cool place, colder place it should mean, because if you're in a warm place, you get tired, you get burnt out. If you can go to a colder place, your body's more alert and you're not as sluggish as you might be. Additionally, you got to stand up straight or sit straight in your desk. In doing so, it makes sure that you're focused on what you're doing. And sitting up straight can help you breathe right, bring more energy and air into your body as well as oxygen to your brain. As a result, you'll be able to concentrate better with more airflow to you as well. So make sure you're sitting up straight, standing up straight, and of course, working in a cooler place. Our last tip, set up or develop a pre-game routine or ritual to start your day. Some people meditate, some people write in a journal, other people go for a walk or listen to a podcast, some people even work out. Find something that's going to get your mind in that right mindset that says, hey, my day is starting and now I'm ready to go. In doing so, it'll create this ritual, this routine for you so that you ultimately are ready to go and signaling to your brain, hey, it's time to be the most efficient person I can be. That's a wrap for this week's EQ video tip. Hopefully these tips will help you in becoming more efficient during your day. Remember, not every tip is for everyone, but use them selectively to become more efficient and, of course, more productive in your daily environment. So that concludes our EQ video tip for today. Try incorporating some of these tips into your daily routine. But remember, use what works best for you and personalize it for yourself. Thank you always to our great research team for providing us with some great tips today. As always on EQ Video Tip, we want to end with gratitude. So thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. Here are some resources that you can use if you want more information on EQ going forward. Thank you again, and we look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Thank you.